Let's go.
Las Vegas. Oh man, let's talk about it. There's a lot to be said here. Let's start off with the first battle of the night. That was Geechee Gotti versus Shotgun Suge. Visual, what's your thoughts, man?
This battle kicked off the night, and the first round it was smoking. Both of them was going off, so it was off to a great start. I'm thinking like, oh shit, this fucking battle is fire. You know, couldn't wait to see what the next rounds had to offer, and then from there it started to kind of decline. I give this battle a 2-1. Geechee Gotti.
2-1. What round did you give Suge?
The first.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, the first round was fire. I thought that was the best round of the battle. It was Suge's best round, that's for sure. I feel like I gave it 3-0 Geechee, man.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Okay, so Geechee's first round wasn't fire. What? And Suge was that much better? Nah, he edged it. I think he edged it. And Suge did exactly what I expected. Like I said, he'd be good, but he don't really like put it all together sometimes. He wasn't the best Suge. He was an okay Suge. And he went pretty short, I think, in that third round. And I don't know, man. Geechee was fire to me. He looked confident. Yeah, hell yeah, I gave him the first round. Geechee was tripping in that first round. And but for the record, there's only like 2 battles that have replay value. So I don't know. I've been trying to rewatch these battles. I only watched them the once. I went back to rewatch these battles, and I'm just not interested, man.
I could probably go back and give Geechee a light 3-0 like that, but
no, don't let him influence you. Don't let him come in with that dusty ass hoodie on. Then again, you got this damn Mets shirt on too, so that ain't no help here. Stop it. Don't let him fucking influence you. Stop it with that shit. I'm gonna tell you right now, I got Shotgun Suge winning this battle, and I'm gonna tell you why.
You're a trip.
That first round, first off, dear me, you need to go fucking shave. Look like you got sand all on your face. I'm offended.
As notice, he's been worried about my hoodie and my looks the whole time. You noticed that, right?
Yeah. No, it ain't stopped there. We just started recording. But listen, this is what I'm saying to you, though. I thought that first round was clearly fire. The battle in general, I felt was gonna set the bar for the rest of the battles. And of course, I was wrong. We were all wrong. Geechee came out in that first round doing what we expected him to do. Suge came out in that first round doing what we expected him to do. What I felt like was that Shotgun Suge was more consistent in that first round and throughout the battle. In terms, I don't think he had dry spots. And a big part that I think people are overlooking, I am not saying Geechee Gotti was whack. I think he was good. I think the both of them were very good. I think Shotgun Suge had a better flow, had less dry spots. And with Geechee, a lot of his bars, not only were they, it's almost like you could see the punch coming from a mile away, man. Like, I'm sorry, I don't care. For all the people who sit there and call me a hater and all that shit, there's nothing to hate on. Like, I don't get nothing out of just stating my opinion. What the fuck is there to hate on? The bottom line point is they were both fire. This was a better battle than I think is being credited. People are acting like Geechee Gotti stomped out Shotgun Suge. I got Suge winning this battle 2-1. Am I saying it was clear? Not by no stretch. I am not saying this was a clear W, but to me, I watched it twice. I watched it the night of, and I did my recap. I watched it one more time since then because people are trying to convince me, which they're wrong. People are trying to convince me that Shotgun Suge choked in the second and third. Where the fuck did you see a choke?
Because I said he went short.
If you see this card, there's some clear examples of choking, and this ain't that.
Well, it wasn't. He gave me enough. There was enough in the round. Like, that was at the end. You want to call it a choke? Like,
I don't think he choked. I don't think he stumbled. I don't think none of that shit people are trying to convince me. Bottom line, he finished the round. That's it.
You tripping. All right. So just for the record, Ultimate Rap League survey of this battle. I understand it's on Twitter. Geechee Gotti 87% to Shotgun Shook's 13% have Geechee winning it, and most people have Geechee champion of the night. So you're like way off on the consensus. Cool, that's your opinion. That's awesome. But we watch different battles.
Yeah, because I thought by now we understood that I don't care about the consensus. I would think by now you guys will understand. I don't care about none of it.
I think your opinions with the consensus is about the same as all of ours. About 60-40. We agree on a lot of stuff and don't on a lot of stuff. I'm just saying this one here. It's a big difference. It's a big difference.
Right. Normally, I would say I think normally the percentage is higher. I think we're normally around the consensus about 70% of the time, maybe even 75.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, what I'm not gonna do, and I'm not accusing none of y'all of this, but what I'm not gonna do is allow other motherfuckers to come and change my opinion because they think a certain way.
Okay.
You're watching us to hear our opinions. We're not trying to sway your opinion, and I don't want you trying to sway mine.
Yeah, anybody gets mad about that's retarded. We know that's what this whole thing's about. What was I gonna say? Damn it.
For real, Geechee might have got Shotgun and gave him a 30.
So if you think that, Jay, do you have Shotgun Shook in the running for champion of the night then?
I had them both. I thought.
Slotted both of them in. Okay.
All right. Listen, I had them both in. I had Iron and JC in, but I'm not going to tell you until we get to the battle who I thought was champion of the night.
That's cool. And okay, that's what's up. I don't know, man. I don't know. I thought Geechee got. Oh, so did you give which rounds did you give Shook? 1 and 2?
I believe it was 1 and 2.
All right. I mean, I felt like 1 was debatable, and then 2, I thought Geechee got it. So that's. I mean, we're talking about that second round then. All right, that's cool.
I thought the first round was the best round from Geechee.
Definitely. Well, I thought from both of them, and I thought it started off so great, on a high note. That round got me excited. I was watching it chill, laid back. I was like, all right. Then when they started rapping, I got up, sat in the middle, rolled up. It got me going, and then I was back here sitting again during the O-Red battle. Like, anyways.
Listen, man. In that first round of Shotgun Shook and Geechee Gotti, man, I was cheering like if I was in a fucking boxing match, like if I was at a heavyweight fight.
Yeah.
I came out the room to get something to drink, man, and everybody in the living room was just looking at me weird because I was fucking screaming and going because they were going off. And again, I just thought that momentum was just gonna set the tone for the whole event, because that's a piece of going first or going second, man. You know what I'm saying? Like every battle rapper, and this goes for all battle rappers and battle rap fans watching. Every time someone battles, I don't give a fuck if they go first or they go last. They should be not only trying to beat their opponent, but everybody on the motherfucking card, especially when there's this much money on the line.
All right.
I'm gonna add some canned
What? What is that?
A laugh track?
Applaud
tracks?
Man, here we go. What's next?
O-Red and Ill Will. God.
How bizarre.
How I can't deal with this battle. I loved it. It was on DNA ENS level funny to me. Like, I loved it, bro. I loved every minute. Ill Will was tripping out. Ill Will lost his mind. Talking about I got set up. Why would you get set up, Ill Will? Relax, all right? My man. First off, let me tell you something. I'm just gonna say what I have to say, and that's it. I'm tired of you biased motherfuckers on here, on social media, and on these polls talking about O-Red or their favorite person who chokes or something like that, and y'all got them 3-0 people. Shut the fuck up. And we're gonna get to that in a second. Bottom line, point blank, period. I feel like saying Ill Will 3-0. I feel like saying 3-0. Listen, it wasn't no 3-0. I'm joking around. But I feel like saying that for these reasons. I got Ill Will winning this battle. I can't give a winner to this.
Listen,
what do you do?
You have to. You have to. Come on, dear me.
Forfeited a round, and then he spit a round and a half in his third.
Listen, that's not fair to Ill Will, man. That's not fair to Ill Will. The man in that second round had to stand there for almost 15 fucking minutes. First off, let me point this out. In that first round,
figured it out faster.
Check it. First off, the O'Red is complaining that Ill Will's homeboy is talking in the corner. First off, why are you paying attention to somebody who's all the way in the corner, who's not yelling, who's not putting his hands in your face or nothing like that? How do you act like that's distracting you? That's number one. That's not who you battling.
How do you know where the guy was? How do you saw him on camera? You saw how close he was, trajectory? Like
yeah. You go back and watch it. He wasn't. Red was sitting there talking through my rounds. The man talking through my rounds. What are you talking? Hold on. Don't we got to be professional here?
Yeah, T-Rex should have been professional.
Hold on. But dear me, don't jump ahead like that. Everybody's getting it. Everybody's getting it. Nobody's getting no fucking pass.
I'm just saying.
So bottom line, point blank, how is he doing that? Then in the second round, out of nowhere, he loses his voice. It takes him 15 minutes. But check this out. The whole time he's talking. The whole time he's telling Smack, let's do this later. Telling Ill Will, let's do this later. Oh, we can't do this later. Oh, we can't do this another time. Let's finish another time. What the fuck are you talking about finish another time? Why would Ill Will have to finish another time if he's ready? That's number one. I got another question. But you a bar owner, but you a bar and restaurant owner, correct?
Correct.
This was in a club. Where the fuck did they get the tea from?
Oh, I have tea. I got honey. I got all that stuff in there.
But you own a bar and grill, correct?
I'm sure they got a kitchen there.
In a club?
Yeah.
In the club, they got tea there. Okay, so they made him tea that fast, right? Let's just say that's what happened. They gave him tea that fast. Why does Ill Will still have to wait? And then they don't want him to forfeit the round. Finally, he forfeits the round. This battle should be over. But no. While Ill Will's rapping, Red is talking through his fucking rounds. So which one was it? There's something wrong with your voice or there isn't. Then in the third round, you want to try to spit 2 fucking rounds? Not to mention, how many times y'all going to give him pass for that fake language shit he does? That ain't nothing but filler.
The tone in your voice.
Mununu, shidada, ki bang bang, shidudu, shidada. Translation.
Well, you're talking to 2 people who don't even who are biased subconsciously against Red. But let me stick up for a minute. Your tone here is
yo man.
You're suggesting Red made this up. He was acting. This is what you sound like you're saying.
Oh,
your tone here makes it seem like you think he was acting the whole time. He lost his voice. What do you want him to do? At least he was trying. He could have jerseyed it out. He was trying. I gave him an A++ for effort.
Well,
I wish New Jersey Talk would have tried with a good voice.
You shouldn't, because the man sat there and lost his breath and lost his voice after going shanana manana mununu. Translation. That's what that man sat there and did. Be mad at him for that. He wasted the little bit of voice he had on that bullshit. Red is one of my favorite. That was one I've never been biased against Red, so stop saying that shit.
I didn't say you were biased.
I can't be out here making no motherfucking sound effects. Then you talking about your voice don't work. Now you want to see him spit 2 fucking rounds? That's fair to Red, to Ill Will. That took away not only the momentum, but let's be real. That didn't take Ill Will out of the running for champion of the night. You didn't take the momentum away from him of having an opportunity. Hold on, of him having an opportunity at that bag. That didn't take away from that.
That first round was trash by Ill Will. Yeah, that was garbage, man. He got smoked. If it was a full fight, but I'm not gonna give it to Red. But I'm not. He would have lost. He would have lost. I'm sorry. I wasn't feeling nothing he was saying, man. What do you mean? What was good about that?
Material.
Jamaica. You talking about boom the block. His Jamaica connect again.
I'll take that Jamaican connect over that bullshit baby talk.
That would be relevant.
That was trash anyways, man. It's probably not getting dropped, so it doesn't even matter. We're never going to see this battle. Is this going to drop, Joel? You think this will drop?
It's going to get bolted.
Bolted? Yeah. So it's I was cracking up. I loved all the fuckery that was going on with Ill Will and Red. They were both being extra. Ill Will left the stage.
Rightfully so.
Matt don't know what to do. Beasley
Rightfully
goes,
so.
huh?
Rightfully so. He should have left, and he should have got his fucking money.
No, you know what rightfully
got his money.
You know what rightfully so is? You wait and be professional, and you got the owner right behind you.
What?
Let you know what the deal is. You don't just sit down. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave. Get the fuck out of here, bro. You're getting paid. Hold on. All right, we got an issue here. If you can't deal with the issue and you're going to act extra and act like a fucking crybaby, then you know what? You're not getting your second half because you're not being fair to me right now.
No.
The issue's going on, and you want to listen, if Ill Will was being for real, that's fucking bullshit. If he's walking off the stage and saying, fuck this, give my money, that's bullshit. You got to hold up, man.
That's not bullshit. That's not bullshit. Not only that, he got robbed out of the chance of champion of the night, man.
No,
he got robbed from that.
No, you don't act like that, bro. You chill the fuck out. All right, you be professional. Now you're advocating don't being professional. That's crazy that you're saying that. How are you saying that?
Dear me, the man sat there for 15 fucking minutes. What else?
Wasn't that long, man? Come on, you're over exaggerating now.
All right, so go. All right, so all three of us.
When what?
Let's go time this shit.
They needed to figure it out.
It was 10 to 15 minutes. Fuck out of here with this. I was upset. I know there was a lot of people upset.
If you want to get paid, you don't start making up your own rules, though.
Fuck out of here with that. Give Ill Will his money, especially after he was out of the running of even getting a shot at champion of the night. Fuck out of here. And then you can't think that you're going to go in your third and spit 2 rounds to try to salvage something. Get the fuck out of here. Third round, he gives 2 more of that. Nah, mama.
You know why you're wrong, and I just remembered something. Ill Will was the guy when he was having the problem with the voice. Oh, let me just go again. Let me rap. The people want to let me rap. Well, when O-Red got his voice back, the people wanted to hear O-Red rap, and ain't nobody say, just let O-Red rap. You're being a hypocrite now. 100% I caught you in your hypocrisy. That's bullshit, all right? When Ill Will says, the people want to hear me rap, let me rap. They finally let him, all right? Then O-Red in the same situation gets his voice back. The people want to hear his rap. Ill Will says, no. Come on, man. That's not fair.
O-Red was up there crying.
They were both crying.
Oh boy got a hose.
They were both crying.
The fuck out of here. He got a hose. Tell him let me get the hose. You see? You don't want to give me. Shut up.
Give him the hose. Don't you want to have the battle released? Why are you messing up the battle for? Because he's
messing up the battle by not giving him a hose.
If he had a hose, yeah, give it to him.
All right, let's move on. Yo, wow. Yo, wow.
All right, then it's getting. Guess what, Ill Will? Your Summer Madness 7 battle is vaulted because your boy wouldn't give him a hose. All right, how you feel about that?
You can't be fucking serious.
I'm 100% serious. Anyways, the votes. Who wins? Ill Will or Red on Twitter. 51%, 49. Ill Will. Tie.
Motherfucking right. Next.
Yeah, by 1%. It's all good. That's a trash battle, man. I don't even know why we spent 3 minutes on it.
I had O-Red low-key taking the first and the third.
Me too.
Who?
First and the third, O-Red. Me and Viduel.
I don't know, man. His material was just way better. And I don't think it was his fault, man. His fucking voice went out. What do you want him to do?
Yeah, next.
New Jersey twerk to DNA.
Oh.
That's been the whole. This is what this is. SM7 is going down as the worst ever, bro. I'm sorry. You know, not just Summer Madness, just like maybe in period. Who wants to start with that one?
Oh, I want to start.
Go ahead.
I want to start. Get twerk the fuck out of here. You should have been out of here for the name. That's number 1. Number 2, that first round, DNA had a very good first round. NJT topped that. I like what he was doing, trying to throw DNA off a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I thought he was going a little too far with it, with the whole pushing shit. But whatever the case. Bottom line, there's no excuse for anything to happen after that. I love DNA's third round as well, just for the record. I feel like NJT's bullshit overshadowed the dope shit that DNA did do. And bottom line, point blank, period, there's no excuse for what the fuck we saw in that third round. To take it a step further, shout out to THEUNIon. He puts out an interview. He was at the Philly event yesterday. While we were on the night of Summer Madness, excuse me. He was at the K-Shine and Ines battle, Jack Boy battled, and I forgot the dude's name. It's another battle rap. I did a recap of his battle with fucking something to block. Some shit. Anyway, they're talking about how next weekend he's battling Twerk.
Twerk got about 3 battles in the next month.
I was about to say, the last I checked, I believe it's 4 battles in the next 5 weeks.
Yeah. And he just battled last week.
And everybody's talking about, listen, I'm not betraying nobody's trust out here because the shit is all over Twitter. Bottom line is, they're saying it's been locked in. Arsenal versus NJT for Summer Madness 8. Bottom line, point blank, period. This is on the fans. This is on the motherfucking fans. This is ridiculous. And then I got a question for everybody else. Tell me why this dude gets to battle wherever he wants without getting a battle blocked. And then shows up to y'all league and does this bullshit.
Well, they're little leagues.
But here goes the other point. The last I checked that poll, 17% of the people had NJT beating DNA.
Yeah, I mean, I was disgusted with that. The 17%ers. It's at 16 right now. I'm disgusted with you guys, and it's 3,000 votes. 80% probably didn't watch the battle.
Disgusted.
So we're disgusted with this voting. All right. First of all, let's not gloss over DNA's rebuttal in the first round, man. That was crazy.
I apologize.
All right.
I apologize.
No, I'm just saying that was insane. Twerk's trying to predict bars, DNA, rookie mistake, and then does the red deactivate your voice, man, and shut the room down, shut all 118 people there down, and
DNA room shakers out of his ass.
It was a room shaker, bro. It was one of the Summer Madness moments, you could call it. First round, yeah, it's debatable, man. It's very debatable. I don't know, man. I've only watched it once, I think, or twice. That second round, Twerk, when Twerk's not getting crowd reaction, this is what happens every time. I thought he was going to call Jersey at least 10 times in that second round, but he kept repeating lines and getting through a line or two, then repeating, and then he finally Jerseyed, and then he does the strapped in, which was I think he freestyled it. He freestyled the strapped in and said, "I'll drop a bomb on the grill." What does that even mean? All right, and then he was all like Jersey. Then the third round was just he did a surf against Romnitty, but even shorter with that quit. That was a quit. That wasn't a choke. He quit. All right, he wasn't choking. He just quit. Like how was that a choke? He didn't even try to get it. He ended his line and then said Jersey. He didn't keep going, and he said, "Fuck this. I ain't got nothing left. I ain't got shit for this," or whatever he said. And I thought it was disgusting. He apologized on Twitter. I've heard people give this battle to Twerk. A guy called in the PSA podcast. Shout out to Dre. First caller, Twerk 2-1. He got the first and the second, bro. DNA wasn't saying nothing. All right. Dre almost, I don't know. Dre was about to kill him.
He was probably like
hung up. No, Dre hung up on him with him. He's like, I don't know what this idiot's talking about. And then he ended up getting John on. And John had some interesting opinions, but I don't know. Oh, so this is my point. So okay. So Arsenal, you're talking about Arsenal real quick. Arsenal went on Twitter and said he's not New Jersey Twerk no more. He's Shake That Ass Pause. That's his new name. All right, and now they're supposedly battling. But Smack did come out today and said we're making changes to the card because he's disgusted of what happened. So, do you guys think it's a possibility that Twerk gets pulled from that card?
Nope.
No, not impossible. Or he just takes a cheaper price. He gets what is Smack talking about there? Just talking? Is he just talking for the camera?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hope not, but
I do.
You do too, Joel?
No, I think he would do some shit like that.
Oh, pull the card? Pull the battle?
Yeah.
He ain't pulling that battle. Arsenal, unless he's gonna just take NJT off. Arsenal's a draw out there in Europe.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Let me tell you something, man.
He might be a bigger draw out there than he is here.
These moments in this event made Smack look like a sucker in front of Mayweather and shit. Like, those are strings you got to pull, big investments. Like,
I felt for Smack, man, when he was talking, and I could tell, I could picture myself in that situation, man. And it's like, this is supposed to be your.
Listen, do me a favor. I don't want to hear nobody, especially on this panel, talking about they felt for Smack. Ain't that
I felt for Smack.
Who walked in and said he got all he needed out of Surf? Fuck out of here.
I ripped him for that, and I even at the same time said, Smack, what you did here today, you should have done in the Surf.
He didn't feel bad for us. He didn't give a fuck about us.
He doesn't know us.
And is this the first time that NJT does this? Hell no. No, ain't no feeling bad. Ain't no feeling bad.
So in hindsight, you would have not booked Twerk for Summer Madness 7 from his history?
No.
That's interesting. I don't know what I would have done.
Listen, he's not touching that stage after all that choking, after going to small leagues every fucking week and choking.
But it's after the Shotgun Suge battle.
Hold on. Even more so, my man, if Danny Myers can't get what he's fucking owed, you are not touching the stage.
I agree, yeah. And I'm forgetting about the duck and initiation. I keep forgetting that happened. It wasn't after the Shotgun Suge battle. It was after not showing up for initiation. You're right. So, yeah, I know. I wouldn't have booked him either. Yeah, now that I remember the initiation thing. No. So, I don't feel – as far as what I mean by I feel bad for him is just the fact that it seems like every time battle rap has a chance to, maybe get some real sponsors, this and that, it seemed to drop the ball, and all these performances, they didn't live up to this isn't me talking. Like, you got D.I. the Henny Man. They're saying this is the worst Summer Madness ever and one of the worst events ever. Like, it's crazy.
Some saying Summer Madness 3, which was the
that's a
Jones shit. Listen, man, you got to be mad at the fans for this shit. Y'all been the ones, because they still sitting here just making it okay for the dude. Like, listen,
he getting a lot of hate too.
There is no doubt in my mind that this dude has so much talent. I enjoy watching his battles, especially, I want to say, in the last few months, I enjoy his battles a little bit more because I felt like he's getting better. Especially when I watch his battle, that Verb battle. I love that battle. I got Verb taking that. I love that battle. More on the story, man, this just can't happen. And either he sits the fuck down for a moment or you do it. Don't let your brand go down with him. And like I said, I'm more upset with the fans because motherfuckers will find an excuse, man. Fuck out of here.
You got any thoughts of it, Joel?
No, my mind drifted off.
There's
some points I want to make about this certain somebody, but we'll come up to it. Sorry.
Yeah. Bottom line, I thought DNA was, it was great. He had a lot of crowd control. Yeah, some of his stuff gets a little redundant. You know how it is. It's just DNA for you. I expected that, so it wasn't like throwing me off at all. And the fact that he beat Twerk so bad, and I think even if Twerk had just finished the second round good, and then had a really good third round, I still think he might have lost this. DNA got everybody out of here in that third round. All right, that and like I said, Twerk really got a problem with the fans not reacting to him. It's every single time the fans don't react to anything he says, he starts stumbling and getting upset. I've seen this multiple times in multiple battles. So he got to figure that out, man. That's a mental challenge there. And I think he got pushed. I think, and by the way, he's on every card for a year now.
Yeah, all right.
Overworking.
Right. Still giving this dude more shine than we giving DNA.
Overworking.
We're talking about him way more than we doing DNA. He don't deserve to have all this
confidence. No, he don't deserve it. You're right. So DNA, I had DNA 3-0. You could debate the first, but I edged it to DNA. So is that how you called the visual, or you gave Twerk the first?
No, I got it. I got DNA 3-0, man.
You got 3-0-2. Yeah, it's debatable.
I got it 2-1.
Yeah, I ain't mad at it.
I didn't like how he was pressing DNA when DNA started his first, and he had to kind of break out of there. Like, come on, man, it's DNA. DNA's been around, how you gonna try to bully DNA? You know what I mean?
And the nerve of Twerk to disrespect the LOM hoodie. The nerve of him.
Don't start. Don't fucking start. Let's just move on. Move on. Fuck out of here.
Math Hoffa and Av, bro. Go ahead, Brooklyn. Go ahead.
Who's Brooklyn? Where's Brooklyn?
You're Brooklyn. I don't know why, but you're Brooklyn.
I'm from Harlem.
I know. All right. I just feel like that's your boy, Math. Pop Juice. Let's go.
That is. That's one of my favorite, and I'm still rolling with Math. He fucked this all up. He also apologized. He's been apologizing the last 2 days. He's been apologizing for 2 days straight.
That's a fact. He's like really been apologizing. He's a lot.
Honestly speaking, I respect him trying to fight through the mishaps.
He did though. He did. It wasn't. He could have Brooklyned it, right? But he never did. Yeah. He kept trying. You know, that's what
trying. I thought that he had some decent stuff in that first round that the fans wasn't reacted to, and it did bother him. That's what I think it was. I hated the sign. That whole sign shit was horrible to me.
That was terrible.
I was mad that all 3 rounds he had something to talk about stealing bars and like all 3 rounds, man. Bottom line, point blank. Only reason why I'm not giving Math no fucking break. I'm not giving him a break. Only reason why I'm not gonna go too crazy on him is because he kept trying to finish out. And when it's all said and done, I see people sitting there talking about, oh, he's done. Did y'all not watch the last 3 fucking battles? Like, there's no way you're going to convince me that Math is done in battle rap. And even more so, just like I felt like in the NJT DNA thing, with all the fuckery that went on, don't take away from DNA. Do not take away from Av. And I'm going to take it a step further. Av was champion of the night to me.
Wow, you gave it to Av, huh?
Listen, you have never seen Av even performing like that. Av was all over that fucking stage. He was moving around Math. He was doing all that type of shit. I've never seen Av doing that. The punches was there. The lines was there. He seemed like he was on from top to finish. And that's why even in that 3rd round, I was like, damn, I don't think Math could have said anything anyway that was going to fuck with that. Bottom line, I like the way he finished. I like the way he ended. And again, we saw a different side of Av in terms of performance and everything. It's not like he's normally stepping in the same 2 boxes, if that makes sense to y'all. That's not what happened here. And as much as I love the JC and Solomon battle, which we will get into, I have to tell you the truth. I think I don't think all around performance, anybody on this card that night did better than Av.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Av was great. I couldn't get, I don't know what Matt said because he was making me uncomfortable the whole battle because I felt like he was going to choke it the whole time. He looked like he was going to choke it the entire battle, and he kind of stumbled like the whole through the battle. Maybe not right at the beginning of the first round, but the rest of the battle he did, man. And that makes me, I don't be hearing the words, man, when that happens. Like I don't know what Trick was talking about in that second round because I felt like he was going to choke. And let me just get one thing clear to people. I make a clear distinction, and I could be wrong when I think what is what, between chokes and quitting. What Twerk did, he might have choked in the second, but he quit in the third. Matt didn't quit at all. He didn't quit at all. Okay, he was stumbling. That's what he was doing. And then he got I don't know how much time of material he got. But did you watch this more than once, Jade, or no?
Yeah.
Okay, I only watched it once.
No, so, it hurt. It hurt.
Yeah. And I don't know if I want to watch it again. Maybe for Ab stuff, but Ab deserved. Ab did his thing. Ab didn't have bad luck because he ran into Charlie Clips, who had a trash battle against him. I think the battle before that he had somebody I can't remember, and then this one. So it's like Ab's been having some bad luck, but Ab is
he battled T-Top. He battled T-Top. He killed T-Top. Charlie Clips shit, which man, I can't believe Charlie Clips and then we saw what we saw against Math.
And but I thought Math had that one angle Math was using with the punch bar dudes, like are one dimensional. I think it was a good idea. I just he executed it all wrong. That could have worked here. But I think if I'm not mistaken, I remember did Av had some personals, right? I think somewhere in one of those rounds.
Yeah, listen, he came at angles. That's what I said.
Some angles, yeah. So he switched it up. He did good, man. I had him in the running for champion tonight.
We've seen Av have better back and forth battles. We've seen that. I don't think, and this is just off the top of my head, I don't think we've seen such a better overall performance from Av. And all I could do is tip my hat to the dude and say, yo, fam, real shit, especially going up against Math and what we was expecting from this battle. Like, he came in there literally trying to kill Math regardless. Ain't no way for you to predict what was going to happen.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Thinking of material, thinking of angles, some of the jokes, just everything. He was well-rounded. All 3 rounds, I thought he was well-rounded. I thought the second round he was a little winded from performing so much in the first. But either way, there's nothing to talk about. And for the first time, I got to openly say, I don't even think, like, 3-0. I don't even, it's hard to watch that, man. It's hard.
I had 3-0. I had 3-0. What did you think, Visual?
Yeah, I had a 3-0 too.
Yeah.
I remember some performance from Av, but that's not like the key moments that I remember from him. I remember mostly the bars, the clearly overpowering what Math was doing every round. You know, just I don't know what kind of issue Math had.
The comfortability between the two, you could tell the difference.
It's a little bit between the delivery and the material. I don't think the material, even if it was recited clean, that it was really that impactful to beat that Av that night.
Yeah,
I don't think he's champion of the night, Jay, but
well, we'll get there.
I seen it. I don't know if it's really got replay value.
Yeah, I was getting, and mind you, this is after what we just been watching, like after the ORED battle and after the twerk battle, and then this happens. It's like that's 3 in a row where it's like, bro, what the fuck, you know? So the Twitter poll gave it to Av 88-12, obviously. So
why is there 12?
Huh?
Why is there 12?
12%. It's fucking. It's just the hardcore base that won't vote against him.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
It's 12%. At least it's lower than Twerk's hardcore, 16%. Right?
There's no excuse for that for either one.
There isn't. And by the way, Jay Black, he'd been doing a lot of cryptic tweets, and when you donate for the champion of the year, by the way, which the fans donate, mind you, all this we're talking about has the $6,000 in balance here, right? All these battles, right? This is the most money they've ever raised for an extra bag for it ever in history, and this is what we got. Like, it's so obviously money's not a motivator. And then you got Mayweather possibly putting money up. Smack was saying he might throw, if he likes what he saw, he'll be like, here's 10,000 to the winner on the next round. But he didn't like anything he saw, so I don't
believe that shit, but whatever.
Might not be true, but that's what he said. So at this moment, in the time, they did a Twitter poll for who's the leader for champion of the night so far. You got Geechee 50, DNA 32, Av 15, and Ill Will 3. Ill Will 3? All right. So
Ill Will got robbed, but let's go. Let's continue.
Yeah.
The results are in as we speak.
Yeah, this is fine. Oh, does champion
so
of the night?
Don't say the results. Say it at the end then.
Oh, we know who it is? Because I don't know.
I don't know.
All right, that's awesome. All right, cool.
I don't know.
All right. This is, to me, the only good back and forth. Iron versus JC.
I disagree that it was the only good back and forth. I think Geechee and Suge was a good back and forth.
You know what? It was. It was. I'm being hard on Suge, but you're probably right.
J-Rock and Hitman was too.
No.
Yeah.
We'll get to that. All right. So JC and Iron Man, who wants to start this off? Because I want to start the next battle off.
Visual.
I had Iron 2-1. What rounds did I give Iron? Oh, yeah, the first and the second. Which is funny because Iron, in interviews, he knows that he has to climb uphill, in his rounds and get better instead of, he knows how all those dynamics work. And his third round was just like, I think consensus didn't really like the third round. JC, I can't really remember too much of his material. It's a lot of Jewish stuff, and it wasn't like really impactful to me. It didn't really move me. It was a good back and forth. I think Iron declined, but he edged the first and the second going into the third.
All right. Okay. For me, Yeah, I gave it to Iron 2-1 as well. Maybe I don't know, man. I watch that third again. Here's the problem. I thought JC wrapped his stuff well. This to me, it was the same thing as B Dot's third against Mike P. But 3 rounds of it. I liked how he delivered it, but bro, you're talking to Iron Solomon about the original Jews being black, which Iron Solomon agrees with, doesn't care about, and can give 2 shits about. And he said that in the battle, and he said that afterwards in the interview. He's like, so how is that 3 rounds of you coming at me, Iron Solomon, from New York, born in hip-hop, and you're talking about, oh, black people were the first Jews. Like, that's, like, the most irrelevant point in the world. Like, who gives a shit? Like, I don't give a fuck. And you come with 3 rounds of that, and I thought all of Iron's rebuttals, just saying how, how he basically rebutted, he's telling JC, this is what you've been doing. You got all these Wakanda bars and all this stuff. It's just like, what's up with that? And, he pretty much, and I don't think JC was talking stuff that wasn't even, like, historically accurate. I got to go back and, like, rewatch it. I was listening to some of it. I'm like, that's not true. What are you talking about? And it's stupid anyways to even bring this up in battles. Like, I don't know what this is. You could tell Iron was a little bit, maybe a little bit disappointed that he went that route the whole battle. And I see a lot of people giving JC this battle. I don't see how. I feel like just because, maybe that – if obviously that storyline of what JC was telling Iron was hitting for him. All right, if that's hitting for you and that's what you like in battle rap, and okay, but I think you're being a little bit biased because maybe you have some kind of worldview that coincides with what he's saying, so you just gave him the battle for that. I don't know. I don't know, man. So Iron 2-1, maybe 3-0. I gotta watch that third round again. I only watched this battle once, so. But I saw the interaction on the interviews afterwards and stuff like that, and I don't know. It was a good pen battle. I like I said, I still wish there was. I think Iron and Surf would have been better, at least more excited. But can you imagine if after all that's happened and then Surf comes up, was he gonna choke? Was he gonna jersey? What was he gonna do after all that we just witnessed? That would have been insane to think about, but it didn't happen. So I'll give it to Iron Man 2-1.
That would have been the cherry on top.
That would have been funny, man. What if he would have saved the event? What if Surf would have went crazy? But when was the last time he went like crazy? The gun titles? But, I don't know. Go ahead, Jay.
On first watch, first off, I want to say this was a dope battle. So please don't take anything I'm saying the wrong way.
I want people to maybe I was very down on JC. JC was good. It wasn't my point. So it was dope battle, best battle of the night so far. So.
Well, no. First off, this was a battle I had been hoping happened a long time ago. I was wishing it was a King of the Dot or RBE. That's why I envisioned it originally.
Yeah.
I was surprised to see it on URL, but happy to see it. I cannot argue with shit DME said because that's how I feel. On my initial watch, I had it dead ass tie because I couldn't figure out who to give that second round to. I had it dead ass tie. I watched it one more time, and when we're done here and I go to eat my dinner, I'm going to, more than likely, that's the battle I'm going to watch again because I enjoyed the battle. Everything DME said is exactly how I feel about this. I was disappointed in JC doing that shit for 3 rounds. I know I'm kind of contradicting myself because I enjoyed the battle overall. I enjoyed the penmanship and a lot of the delivery. I really did enjoy it. JC also was performing pretty well. But I just was like, yo, it got redundant fast. And even Iron talking about the Chris Stokes thing. Normally, I hate that shit when people keep bringing up old angles. But Iron did that creatively.
Yeah.
That whole Chris Stokes shit was very creative.
He even said he was going to do it creatively.
Say that again?
He even said in the battle, I'm not going to do it how you think I'm going to do it. And then,
Yeah. And this only... And I've said this to plenty of times because it's just the truth. In the last year and a half, 2 years, is when I really gained a great appreciation for Iron Solomon, a great appreciation for Danny Myers. Because Iron's another guy who has a lot of original shit. You know what I'm saying? And bottom line, point blank, period, what made it even more incredible is he literally sat there and dictated exactly what the fuck JC was doing, and JC kept doing it.
Yeah, no, that's a fact.
And on second watch, that's what swayed my opinion.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, I got this battle I'm gonna have to go 2-1. I honestly feel like I still want to watch it again. So I don't want people to take what I'm saying like if the shit was whack, it got a little redundant. You know what I'm saying? And to take it a step further, like I said prior, I do think the both of them should be in champion of the night running because they did write some incredible shit. You know what I'm saying?
And let's not forget that they were on 3 weeks prepped. So
I know. The only one I give credit to on that one is Iron
because he was writing for
2 different battles. I don't give people respect for prepping in 3 weeks. Fuck out of here. Especially not no JC who at one point was battling every week himself. So I should pat you on the back for preparing in 3 weeks. Fuck out of here.
But the only reason I brought it up in context of all the other battlers who had full time to prepare and were choking and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
You're right, and I apologize.
No, yeah. So, what were you saying, Joel?
It's a short amount of time. 3 weeks goes by quick.
What was that?
Formulate 3 rounds, and like that's tough. 3 weeks.
You could do it, Visual. I got faith in you, man.
I don't know. Hollow said he needs 3 months. I don't know. So, anyways, I want to get to this battle, bro. Shout out to JC and Iron. You know, best battle of the night. Probably one of the best battles of the night. And that was one of the battles Smack actually pinpointed when he said that some of the performers were good. He really only talked about JC and Iron as coming through for him. So he appreciated it too. So that was what's up. So, all right. Reed Dollars and T-Rex, bro. Let me tell you something, man. I want to go first because I'm interested to hear Jay's take on this. Bro, first of all, remember, when we did our predictions, I got up to the mic and I said, listen to me. T-Rex 3-0, get the fuck out of here. Remember that, right? I know. Completely wrong. Who would have known? First of all, T-Rex comes out swinging in the first. Look. The reason why it was good was it made you feel like, you know, DVD days or whatever, you know, but he had some stupid shit in there. But it didn't matter. He was slammed his hat twice, stole my move. All right, I'm joking. And I tweeted on Twitter, talk, Rex, talk. Jumped out, was going crazy. And Reed Dollars impressed me, man. Look, like, let me tell you something about Reed Dollars. This is why I gained a lot of respect for him. This had nothing to do with his material. T-Rex was talking through this guy's rounds the entire battle. He did his typical dot mob, disrespectful, on the stage, just being extra about everything, predicting bars, saying I said this, did that, and then he ended up sitting on half of his third. Most disrespectful thing you can do in battle rap is sit down when your opponent's rapping to you, and not one time did Reed Dollars react to him. Not one time. He got through his shit. Mr. Professional didn't give a fuck what T-Rex was doing. If that was any other battler, that would have ended up in a shoving match, almost fight happening. You know that it would have been a problem, right? Because I'm sorry, man, T-Rex was acting like a damn baby, and I don't know what his deal is. His second and third round were trash to me, and Reed's second is my favorite. I've actually watched Reed's second like 6 times already. I don't know why. He just that whole Philly flow. I love it. I don't care if it's mixtape bars. He performs it so fire. And it would have been better, but T-Rex was messing it up so much by talking, and he had to stop it and bring it back. And he was gaining momentum when he was hitting that, because maybe that was what T-Rex's strategy was, because that Philly flow has to keep rolling.
Yeah.
Or maybe he was trying to stop his momentum. But he brought it back, and I really respected him for not reacting to T-Rex. He probably figured that's what T-Rex wanted me to do, and then he went out. Reed Dollars took shots at Smack in that third, which was crazy. That was fire. He pulled a little B-dot third. He took some shots there. That was cool. I gave it. I actually edged the first round at T-Rex, even though Reed's was good. So 2-1 Reed, man, and I had Reed up there for battle of the night. Initially, I'm gonna tell you this. In my blog, I gave it to Reed, but on second, thought, I don't know. I'm still. We'll talk about that afterwards. But initially, I did give it to Reed, but I might have overreacted. But go ahead. What do you guys think of that?
I gave Rex the first round, man.
Was it close though, or
it was close?
Okay,
definitely. A lot of people are saying he was spitting a whole bunch of hot nothing. I like that, man. He had the performance, the aggression. It's not all about the bars with with a lot of people.
Especially not this battle. Not this battle.
Yeah. He had a good performance. I just don't know why he quit after that. Because second and third were fucking garbage.
That's his MO now. He did it against K-Shark. Fire first, second, and third. And Jay is right, though, man. This battle should have been in Philly, man. Imagine this battle in Philly, bro.
If it turned out the way it turned out here, it would have been chaos in Philly.
I mean, if T-Rex was – well, Jay, when you start talking – if this was in Philly and T-Rex was acting like this, do you think it would have went a different way as far as the drama and commotion on stage? Not, I mean, that's different. Now it's in Philly and he's doing that. You know what I mean?
I think the sitting on the edge of the stage thing when that wouldn't have happened in Philly.
That's probably true. And yeah, you got it would have been a different atmosphere. T-Rex would have had different people around him. Philly people there, so maybe he would have acted different. So
I still think he would have talked through the rounds because that's just what he does.
He always does that, yeah.
I'm not giving that a pass either. You need to stop that bullshit, and it takes away from us as viewers. Like, fuck out of here with that shit, man. I want to hear what this dude is saying. Stop with the shit. I know it's part of his strategy. I know it's part of good strategy. There's a few guys that's part of his strategy. I fucking hate it with a passion. I got about an 8 out of 10 of my expectation of this battle. It was nostalgic.
Yeah.
It was definitely nostalgic. Reed surprised the shit out of me.
Bro, right off the rip.
I thought it was going to be a dirty 30. I ain't even going to lie. I thought this was going to be bad. I thought this was going to be a coffin. I thought Rex was literally going to walk out with his head in his hand. Pause. I really thought that's what he was going to do. I thought Reed ain't have a fucking shot in the dark. And I was wrong.
Yeah.
I really do think at some point it did start seeming like they both were spitting mixtape bars. I'm not going to act like that didn't happen. But Reed took this to a whole other level. I respected the shit out of him being so composed. I was shocked. I was surprised because I falsely predicted that he was going to be the one to catch a tantrum.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because we've seen him too talk through people's rounds that he's battled against. And I thought, especially after that face-off, I felt like the first face-off, I felt like Rex had him all in his fucking emotions. And I knew Rex was going to try to talk through his round and mess with him. So I expected Reed to lose his cool, and I was wrong. Reed deserves nothing but respect and props. Rex himself, right after the battle, told me he got it.
Yeah, he did.
On the mic.
Did you like Rex's second and third at all, or?
I mean, I thought it was cool. I was disappointed in Reed saying, like, with that little cute shit towards Smack. I didn't like that. I'll be honest. I didn't like that. But other than that, it's hard for me to argue when people say Reed won 3-0. Like, it's hard to argue that.
That first round, though, man, I think Rex got that, man.
But that's a debatable round.
Yeah, Reed was good, though. Yeah, but yeah. Do you think Reed was rapping a little faster than he normally did? Did you notice that? Like, I think he sped up his flow a little bit. I think that was maybe one critique on him before. He's a little bit slower, especially when he's flowing like that.
But just like you said, and I've said this plenty of times also, that Philly flow is all about the flow for them. They are rapping more than they're actually battling. Most of them, especially the cats from the prior era, but most of them are like that. They are rapping more than what they are battling. You know what I'm saying?
The key to that,
they need that momentum to go. Reed found that momentum, kept going, and I was very disappointed with Rex sitting on the edge of the stage shit. You know, I thought that was definitely too far, but I have to say, I didn't feel cheated by Rex's performances. That's just the truth. Like, I didn't feel cheated by it.
No, not especially for tonight. I didn't feel cheated. I just felt he lost. You know what I mean? So, you lost. You did what you did, Rex. I almost figured it. I just didn't know Reed was going to be, and the thing with like you said, with a lot of it was maybe mixtape bars by both of them, but Reed delivered it better and it hit harder. And that crowd was really fucking with Reed. And they even said, before the Jay Black and them were talking, they said when Reed came out and was announced, he got a huge applause, one of the biggest of the night. when each battler came out. They said that they were talking about it. They said Reed got one of the biggest applauses from the crowd when he came out. So they were really fucking with Reed in that building.
Mm.
And Rex was all like out of shape and huffing and puffing and like all out of
it looked like he's pregnant, bro. Like, what is he wearing? What is he wearing? Like, you talking about me? What is he doing? He wore the Al Capone shirt, the curse, because what's his name? The sponsor, Yak Man. All right, how you gonna forget Yak Man? He said that if you wear the shirt and you win, you get $1,000. Well, he wore the shirt and he lost, so he didn't get his $1,000. At least give him an XL.
Are you saying the curse is real?
I don't know. I guess is it real though? Is like has anyone ever won with that shirt on? I think Tay-Rock has, right?
I don't know, man. I can't remember.
Or didn't Tay-Rock wear it in the Hollow battle? Even though I have Hollow winning, I still think a lot of people have Tay-Rock though.
To me, every time I watch that battle, I come up with somebody different. But the last time I watched it, I had Tay-Rock winning.
It's hard. All right. There's only one battle left, man. Hitman and fucking Tay-Rock, bro. Like,
shit out of here.
Like, you didn't like it?
Nope. And let me tell you something. I got Tay-Rock winning. I got people all in my fucking recap going crazy, calling me a hater. They're gonna tell me, bro. First off, I hate when somebody calls me bro before they say something I don't like. Fuck out of here.
Mental note, man.
Yeah. First off,
I do that.
For the majority of y'all, I'm not your fucking bro. Stop the shit. Secondly, don't say bro and then say some out of line shit. That's that. At the end of the day, there's people all in my shit. Oh, the whole world have Hitman winning. I don't give a fuck. When you gonna understand that? I don't sit here and give a fuck what you think. If that's the case, I'll be going to your channel to go watch. But I don't. Because I don't give a fuck. I'm telling you what I think. And either you watch it, I don't care if someone disagrees with me. Tell me why you disagree. Don't just come on my channel, bro, you don't know shit about battle rap. Shut the fuck up. You watch the bootleg on Facebook, motherfucker. Anyway, I thought Hitman did nothing but talk about himself the whole battle. How can you give... He had some dope moments. I'm not saying he didn't. But people... His last few battles were ass, and everybody want to say, "Oh, Hitman's back. Oh, Hitman's." Listen, the dude does nothing but talk about himself. All 3 rounds, he talked about himself. What? How do you win rounds like that? Comparing, he spent the whole round comparing his accolades to your accolades and this and that, and talking about what he did 8 years. Who gives a fuck about what you did in a battle 8 years ago? I don't care. I don't give a fuck.
Hitman 30 Rock, man. What you talking about?
Say that again?
Hitman 30 Rock, he said.
All right, conversation over. I'm gonna let y'all talk.
All right, but before I don't want to. The Twitter poll for JC Solomon was 55-45 JC, so you know he got the I guess, and then Reed Dollars 80-20 obviously. So on that one, so okay, this battle, man. I mean, you said, it's hard to talk to you about this because you said that you didn't like Hitman's performance against K-Sharp. You didn't like his performance against Shotgun. So why am I surprised that you don't like his performance against Tay-Rock? Tay-Rock to me, man, let's talk about Tay-Rock first, man. It just seems the same stuff, man. It just doesn't, and if he's not getting that gas, it doesn't seem the same to me, man. I'm a huge fan of Tay-Rock, man, but I didn't like his disaster battle, and he lost to Goods. And then I feel like he had another – regardless of what Hitman did to me, he didn't impress me, Tay-Rock. I don't forget Hitman for a second. Tay-Rock did not impress me at all. It just seemed average. I'll be real. I expect more from Tay-Rock because I
expected more from both of them.
I put him on a higher level, but I enjoyed what Hitman did. So you know, but maybe I just enjoy Hitman more than you do. Did you like Hitman and John? When that, you know, do you like that battle?
Yes,
I was scratching that battle.
First off, let's be clear about something.
I'm not sure how you feel about Hitman. All right,
Hitman for a long time was one of my favorites.
He was?
He was one of my favorites.
Okay.
I got tired, whether it's on social media, whether it's on a radio, wherever it is. I got tired of a motherfucker bragging about himself all the time.
All right.
And then you jump in a battle and do that?
Let me ask
tell you something. If I could have, I would have paid $500-$600 to be right there on the stage when he battled K Shine when it was announced. I'm not talking about hindsight. I'm talking about when it was announced. If I was able to, I would have been right fucking there. I would have paid $600 or $700 to stand right there in between these guys' paws as they rap, because the two of them were one of my favorites. And I have been anticipating this battle and what this battle should have been. That K Shine and Hitman should have went down as one of the best and most entertaining battles out.
I blame K Shine.
That didn't fucking happen. That did not happen. I had K Shine taking it 2-1. I think it was the first and the third I had him. I'm gonna tell you right now. There's no way you can sit here and tell me what you gonna do, dear me. Talk about rounds get shorted. I don't want to hear that shit. That don't got nothing to do with the fact that I thought they were both ass. I thought they were both ass. Shotgun Suge versus Hitman. Is anybody gonna sit here and tell me that was a good battle, or either one of them had a good performance? Fuck out of here. Now he goes up against Tay-Rock. How long we been waiting for that? Long time. Another battle that would have been potentially fire. Again, if that card was here in New York, this card, I would have been there. I would have fucking been there. I'm not talking about what we know now. I'm talking about prior to what we know. I would have fucking been there. And one of the reasons I would have been there would have been Reed and Rock. Reed and Rex. That would have been the #1 battle that sold me. I'm going to tell you right now. JC, Iron, and then to finish it off with what should be an entertaining, crazy, intense battle with fucking Tay-Rock and Hitman, we should have been blown away about this battle. We should not even be talking about any other fucking battle. There's no way you should tell me that Iron and JC on paper, Reed versus Rex, or even Suge versus Gotti, nobody should be talking about those battles in terms of replay value or entertainment over Hitman and Tay-Rock. Are you crazy? They both supposed to be the golden child. How the fuck does this happen? You can't get up there and rap 3 rounds about yourself. I'm sorry.
All right. I thought it was really out of character for Tay-Rock to bring up his mom that has cancer or whatever.
That was wrong. And Hitman saying that shit about
rebuttal. He had a good rebuttal for it. You know, he had a few rebuttals. I think he did something with a Tay-Rock shirt or something. The behind the shirt thing. I thought that was fire. I don't know. It just is not Tay-Rock's. Tay-Rock's the baby face, man. He's the fan favorite, and for him to do that, it just didn't feel right, man. You know what I mean? And
it's definitely wrong. You guys know I've been more than consistent with this. Where I say I don't like people talking about people's families. I don't like people talking about people's dead relatives. I don't like none of that shit in battle rap. I'm not talking about general bars. I'm talking about direct bars.
Right.
When somebody talks about shit like that and race shit, I fucking hate it with a passion. I was very surprised that Tay-Rock did that. And even more so, I was surprised he did that. Even though he did it in the battle, I was surprised that he did that knowing how crazy that whole situation with Rain and Hitman had gotten before.
It wasn't Rain there. I think Rain was there.
I think he was there.
Yeah, I thought Hitman handled it well. I thought he's like, this guy ain't, whatever he said was fun. Anyways, I don't know, man. I thought Hitman's, what rounds did you give Tay-Rock, by the way?
I don't remember which ones.
You just gave 2-1 Tay-Rock generic?
No, I'm just saying that I don't have my notes in front of me.
Okay. In Visual, you got a 3-0, you said, right? I'm trying to think.
Oh, bad, man.
I thought, okay, yeah, I gave Tay-Rock the third. I thought the first and second went to Hitman. Now, Hitman had that fired Nunu Nels bar that Nunu Nels ran with on Twitter, and she loved it. That I get bigger every event. That's why they mad, Nunu Nels. And that was funny. But his third was kind of the weakest, and he I think short. Oh, then he tried to do first of all, I'm giving it to Hitman on this reason alone, and I'm joking, but that when his brother came out, that was so cringy, bro. Hitman's brother was no show out. I'm sorry. Who is this fake show out? The way he delivered it was bad. His timing was terrible, and his voice was too loud, and he yelled it and looked awkward. and that was a bad move. And Hitman said he retired the remix. He was about to do it, and then he kind of like ended it. So I almost feel like so. Let me ask you something. So maybe that's how similar Hitman's third was to the way he ended it to maybe Suge's third. Was that how Suge's was? Kind of had it all, but ended it. Is that what you're saying? Did you on Suge?
Yeah, but I thought Hitman did it more gracefully. But yeah.
I don't know, man, because he kind of I don't know about that because he's doing it. He called for it, remix, and then he's like, oh, they wouldn't shut up fast enough. So St. Louis, I'm out. You know, no, I don't know about more gracefully, but
more gracefully. Get the fuck out of here.
Well, because he asked about the remix.
Wait, so you really gave Hitman the third?
Here, like he forgot his fucking round. He was just fucking Jersey.
You gave Hitman the third, huh? I've seen a lot of 3-0s too.
Third was my favorite round.
Yeah. Took too long to be quiet.
That was trash.
Too long to be quiet.
Hitman Holla 77 to 23% on the Twitter.
I feel like that's what I should start doing to you guys. When we doing these blogs and you fucking talking over me, dear me, maybe I should do that. I should bow out gracefully and just press the leave button because y'all ain't quiet fast enough.
that would be funny. All right, so champion of the night. Okay, so we know who Jay got. Who you got, Visual? Just before you say that, the champion of the night on the Twitter poll goes to Hitman Holla, 42%.
What?
Yep. Geechee 30, Reed $16, and Tay-Rock 12. Whatever. Okay, Tay-Rock 12. That's ridiculous. So that he even got 12%. But yeah, Hitman Holla 42% wins the poll. All right.
I thought Hitman is so good. Like he's getting better. I think the shit that he's doing with Wallen, like improvising shit. Like he had the rebuttal. You know, like I think he's learning.
He dipped.
He's learning to be like much better with it and much wittier and quicker.
You know, I thought Hitman Holla was fire. Jay's tripping. I don't know what Jay be talking about, but that was a good performance. I didn't like the way he ended his third. I didn't really like his third period. I thought that new line was his highlight. I don't really remember, and that's another problem. I don't remember much of it. Maybe if I go back, I did rewatch the second because everyone said that second was fire. Oh, how you doing? Everyone said that. Everyone was in consensus that the Hitman second was unbelievable, and so I went back and watched it. That's the only round I rewatched in that battle, and I mean it was really good, but I don't think it was as hyped up as I remember watching it the first time and how everybody was saying. So when I watched it back, I thought it was real good, but
popularity contest.
It was a little bit short too, I think. One of those, he was short in one of those rounds. So was Tay-Rock though. See, were you impressed with Tay-Rock? Forget Hitman. Did you like Tay-Rock in this battle, Jay?
I thought it was okay.
It was okay. But that's for a main event. Summer Madness top guy facing URL. He was okay. Is that okay? Is that acceptable?
I got it. You didn't just hear me. I went at both of them.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You were going a little harder on Hitman, but yeah.
Of course. And guess what? Now they just gave him more reason to talk about himself.
Why? Because he won champion. Well, okay. So this was just the poll. Who won, Visual? I don't know. I haven't looked yet. Who won champion of the night?
No idea.
I thought you said you knew.
No, Jay Black's gonna. I think he's announcing it tonight.
Oh! I thought you said he already.
So hold on. So I apologize for Jersey and y'all for a second there, because I thought what you read was the official poll.
No, I was reading the Twitter poll, like I was reading the other things.
Oh, because that's so fucking out of line. I'm gonna tell you right.
Oh no, Jay, he didn't win it. Yet. So
there's no way. I'm gonna tell you right now, and this goes for everybody watching. There is no fucking way. Even though I think Av was champion of the night, there's no way I'm gonna accept that Hitman got that shit over everybody, especially a Geechee Gotti, especially a Iron Solomon and JC. I'm fucking sorry. That is a popularity contest. And that's what I hate about these shits. And salute to Jay Black, because that is what he's trying to avoid when
with the voting.
Yeah, with the way that they're doing things now, he's trying to find, first off, salute Jay Black, man. Like the shit that he's trying every angle for battle rap.
Bro. This is, and then to get shit, to do all this, and then just the way this, you can tell he was visibly upset about the performances. And shout out to Champion, because they were dogging this pay-per-view on the pay-per-view. All right? They weren't holding no punches. Tech9 said, this is trash. And Jay Black said, I don't know what's going on. He was tweeting all the time since Ben's.
Can I ask you a question though?
Mm-hmm.
Would it be fair if he held that bag back?
Should he have held the bag? Is that what you're asking?
Would it have been fair?
No.
Okay, I have conflicting issues with this because the way I look at it, you know, like, okay, just imagine like watching, you know, wrestling or MMA and the announcers just start shitting on the card. And, you know, it's a little bit weird, you know, that they're supposed to be the cheerleaders. They're supposed to hype it up.
It's happened. Salute to Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan has done it.
Yeah, that's a fact. I'm sorry. You're right. Joe Rogan in MMA for sure. But you wouldn't see it in wrestling, but that's scripted, obviously. It does happen. And then Joe Rogan's definitely a example of that. So, me, I loved it. I loved the fact that they kept it real because it, you know, keeps that fake element out of there, and everybody knows that we're not stupid. We know what we're watching, you know. And you know, so and you guys, and I don't think they were that bad. They were just disappointed in how it went down. So, honestly, guys, I've had conflicting. I initially picked Reed, and the way I'm looking at it, because this whole card was so lackluster, and I had Geechee up there too. I have JC and Solomon up there, and Av, of course. And I had Hitman in the mix, but I don't have Hitman winning. The reason why is there was really only 2 moments in this entire night that really gave me that feel and made me jump out of my chair. And that was Reed's second when he was doing the Philly flow. And honestly, the DNA, man, when he did that rebuttal and a couple of his other moments that DNA got that crowd going crazy.
That was the bar of the night.
So my only problem with DNA, I want to go with DNA, but I still think, you know what, I'm going to go with DNA because, you know, Reed, you know, I loved it, but, you know, it was more of a, like we said, mixtape. It was just performance. But DNA, man, he really I think he would have beat Twerk no matter what Twerk did. He he had all those moments, and he got me jumping off my seat. So I gave it to DNA, man. So you gave it to Hitman, did you, Will?
Yeah, I think he's.
Do you think he's gonna win it? You think he's gonna win it?
I think he had a good performance. I think he learned a lot in the shit that he's doing. You know.
What the fuck is going on?
I think he's actually getting better. He's gonna get better.
What the fuck?
Are you mad at DNA?
Yeah.
Jay? You mad at DNA? With my pick over Av?
Over Av, no. I don't.
Well, you got Av, so it's not that bad then.
No. First off, like I said, it's not taken away from DNA, but all 3 rounds didn't have me like, oh shit.
No, it's just the second round to me was the weakest, but I gotta go back and watch it again too. So
yeah, if I had to compare the 3 rounds, Av's 3 rounds to them, like I said, the only one who's 3 rounds I felt it would have been possibly JC Iron Solomon, and I wouldn't be mad if somebody said Geechee or Suge. I think that Geechee and Suge thing, people are so much on that Geechee 3-0 shit. I don't think people really realize how. Especially when I watched it back the second time, that shit seemed even more competitive to me. Like,
I will say one thing. I was pissed about the crowd. They were chanting 3-0 in the second. That wasn't right.
Yes. And I already knew that type of shit was going to happen. I said it. I said, Joe, they're going to. And then what I hated even more, well, you know what? I don't want to go so fucking off course. Bottom line, period. Like I said, if somebody gave it to Geechee or Suge, I wouldn't be mad. I think Av got it. I think DNA should definitely be talked about in this, you know, but I'm going to stay in that Av, JC, and Iron Solomon triangle there.
Right. That's cool. I got no problem with any of those guys. Maybe JC I'd have at the bottom of that list, but I still would consider him.
Yeah, I feel like Iron and JC was a great battle. It was a good back and forth, and, you know, it was good. But champion of the night, I didn't get any of that from.
It was just a good, consistent battle. And yeah. And my problem, man, that was Danny Myers' body bag, man, against Twerk. That should have been. And Danny Myers announced today the battle's happening again. I guess he's got a date. I don't know when or where.
Well, but you know what, though, DME? And I'm talking about me and you. All right? Because Visuel doesn't really blog anymore. I'm talking about me and you. No, I don't mean that in a bad way, but what me and you have to be careful to not to do is to dwell on it to a point where it just overshadows what DNA gave us. Because this is what happens with DNA every fucking time. People find a reason to talk about their opponent instead of talking about the dope shit DNA did. I'm not saying you didn't acknowledge that. Clearly, you said he was champion of the night.
Champion of the night, I was going to say, yeah.
But what I'm saying is that when we spend more time talking about that shit.
Yeah, I know. It's disappointing, man. I know. You're right.
No, I understand. I'm just saying for me and you, we got to be careful not to do that shit because.
I did a blog on it. I haven't talked about it since, but.
DNA deserves better, man.
Yeah, that's a fact. And he's talking about getting a pass. He said hopefully his passport gets approved today on Twitter, and then I guess if it does, I guess he's gonna be on Summer Madness 8. I don't know why else he would tweet that unless he's talking about just going good. Huh? Why do you know something we don't know? Is Danny booked? Do you know his opponent for Summer Madness 8? No.
I hope he's booked.
All right. Well, he insinuated that if his passport gets approved, he's booked. So that'd be awesome.
I mean, it can be that, or it can be a King of the Dot event. Remember, they haven't announced theirs yet.
And maybe that's overseas too.
Yeah, they have their
or in Canada. Yeah.
Yeah, it can be Canada, and remember, they have their business deal that they did merging with that chalked out league.
Chalked out, yeah.
So something dope like that can be happening. I've been trying not to dwell on it, but I am excited to see what the fuck King of the Dot got popping, because right now they're being quiet for a reason, which we understand. But I just feel like they got something brewing, man, and I'm excited for it. I'm honestly hoping it's somewhere I can actually get to. You know what I mean? But overall, whatever Danny gets next overseas, whatever the fuck, Danny deserves the shit. He deserves more than that. But again, DNA right now, we got a champion DNA.
Yeah,
that rebuttal freestyle in the middle of everybody shut the shit down. What he spoke about in that third round, making the comparisons to their lives and so on and so forth, man, I needed everybody at that very moment to stop what they were doing and just shut the fuck up and appreciate that. Go back and watch DNA's third round when he starts talking about his life. Fuck what you talking about. He might not be the most believable guy. Whatever reason you don't really put him on a pedestal is fine. I'm not going to tell you not to. I'm telling you, shut the fuck up for a minute. Go back and listen to that round and get that man his due, man.
And then, perfect contrast, you got a guy, DNA, very consistent, never chokes, works hard. And then you go against Twerk, who chokes all the time and is very inconsistent. Because honestly, Twerk's first round was great, bro. And that's why we're so mad at Twerk. If Twerk doesn't have those first rounds, the third round in Verb, all these moments, people would just be like, all right, this guy's a mid-tier, lower-tier guy, and it's whatever. He's choking. He's like, but when you show us flashes of brilliance, Twerk, that's the problem, man. And you don't piss Smack off, and this is a big event. You can tell, man. And yeah, I think you were the biggest culprit here of anybody that was an issue. You were number one, the worst, because Math was tried. Math tried. Oh, Red lost his voice. You're the only one who really quit. All right? You quit, and whatever, bro. But that's all I really gotta say, man. I watched it yesterday. Fucking Danny and Chilla Jones. Remember that battle? That was a good battle. That was a great battle, man.
That was definitely a good battle.
And let me add, Chilla, and then I watched Danny and Swave again. That was judged, man. I gave that to Danny, man. What the fuck was that?
Yeah.
I gotta watch it again because I don't remember.
Swave 7 was choking in the first. He didn't really say shit in the second, and he had a fire third. That was it. Danny was.
I think first watch, I think I had Danny.
You did.
Then a second watch, I think I had Swave.
No, you didn't.
Oh, I remember.
Danny was crazy in that battle. Like you just said a minute ago, the creative bars, bro. And then rewatching it and then watching that battle with the Chilla Jones battle. By the way, Chilla was fired in that battle. But Danny, both watching those two six rounds of Danny, man, he's crazy. He's one of the best, man. Like, come on, man. I don't know what the fuck. But yeah, don't dwell on it. But what the fuck, bro? He's so good.
Danny would have got a
there's
30
no
that night if it wasn't for that third round from Swave.
Yeah, but Danny had a fire third too, and Swave, the biggest highlight in there was, oh, you say you the Harlem King, and then he's grrr, like that, and that was like, it wasn't really like bars or anything. It was just like he was yelling at him, going psycho Swave, grrr, he's going crazy. Man,
I even said it to Danny when I interviewed him, and I got to drop that last piece. I keep forgetting the last piece of my interview. I hate that fucking when he says that shit. I hate when Danny says that. Of course he does. I fucking hate that with a passion. But oftentimes, I give myself a few seconds, and all I could do is respect Danny for everything else, man.
Yeah, very creative, man. The bars just fired. Chilla was crazy in that battle too, man. So
Chilla was crazy. He was definitely crazy. Chilla's another guy. Listen, in case anybody don't know, August 25th, he is battling. I just salute to Jesse Reek in Battle Rap Arena. I just assisted him in interviewing Born. He's battling Chilla Jones on a card in Cleveland. It's a judged battle. Chilla Jones versus Born, another slept-on guy, Born. Judged battle. You got NJT versus somebody else, a judge battle. I believe it's judge battle. I'm not 100% sure. But I know that Chilla battle is judged. It's going to be on pay-per-view. The pay-per-view is only like $20. I think they got 3 big matchups, and then the rest are like, up-and-coming guys. Support that. I'm going to have more info on it soon. I was in touch with the league owner. I'm going to try to interview him soon. But I'm looking forward. Say what y'all want. Pen-wise, I am looking forward to watching Born versus Chilla. I am. That's just the truth. And I have a bigger respect for Born even after that interview. For some people who don't know, in that Born and B Magic battle, that was me who said something to Born about pulling his phone out and everything. And and then I think they edited a piece of that out. In fact, because we said a few things to each other and it got edited out, which I'm glad they did. Because later on, I apologized when I went up to Born after the battle. I went up to him and I spoke to him. You know what I'm saying? And I did apologize because I didn't, even though I didn't ruin the battle, the fact that I almost did was wrong with me. You know what I'm saying? So I did apologize for it. But in that interview, even talking to him, and even I told him straight up how I felt about some of his performances and everything. And he manned up to that shit. And he said what it is. And like I said, he's another guy who throughout the years, he recreated himself, if that's the right, I don't think I'm saying it right, but he recreated himself and the dude's fire too. And like I told him in the interview, he needs to stop fucking crying about the crowd reaction. But other than that, the dude has been dope. Him versus Chilla, I expect dopeness out of both of them. And like I said, that pay-per-view is only going to be $20.
That's what's up. Yeah, that's what's up. I want to bring this up too, and now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, I got another question for you guys. All right, Philly versus Detroit's going down at Crack Liberty Battle League. It's going to be Quest McCody and Kaboom. Quest was actually in the bar telling me about it. Marv One's on the card. Let me see who else on the card. The problem here is I wanted to go to it. It's on fucking same day as Summer Madness 8. Same day. Why do they keep doing this? Wasn't there an event yesterday on Saturday too? Who was it?
No, it was Philly, but I don't remember the name. Oh, it was the
yeah, there was something on Saturday.
Academy, I believe it was.
Yeah, maybe, but damn, man, like I'm not like why would they do that? Everyone wants to be at home watching Summer Madness. Why would you have a battle rap event?
Listen,
I don't understand that.
That SIG-U, I believe it's SIG-U, is the name of the league. The Step Your Ink Game Up.
Okay.
They have a battle, and I was talking to one of the guys on there because dude is battling this dude named, his name is Jim B. Dot. Yeah, I know. He's battling the guy ain't bad though. Like as a battle rapper, he's not bad.
How would you name yourself that?
But he's battling Jay Murder on that card, and then they have another decent battle lined up. So I was tweeting, I was talking to him on Twitter, and one of the league owners, and I'm like, and dude just said, well, we had that date a long time ago, because I'm like, you have this RBE card going on, like how are you doing this? He was like, well, we've done this before, and we still had a packed house, so he don't think it's gonna affect anything this time around.
That's so crazy that they would still have a packed house, like,
especially, I don't think it's salute to them. I wish the best for them. I told the guy straight up, yo, man, I wish the best for you, but I don't see how this is gonna happen on a night that you got Mook and Verb, Los, and so on and so forth. Like, you know, I just don't see how you know, but salute to them. I hope they do good, man. You know, you never know, because sometimes people like myself, like you, dear me, Visual, sometimes they prefer to be at a battle, and they can always go back and watch the pay-per-view, you know, so maybe that's what it is. Maybe they want to be at the battle, and then later on they could go home and catch the RBE pay-per-view.
I mean, yeah, I guess it just, all right. So I'm trying to look up the card, man. I know Marv 1's on it. I think, I'm trying to think. I think it's A-Ward. A-Ward is battling, oh yeah, you know what? A-Ward would have it on his Twitter. He's battling, Bill Collector. Bill Collector.
It doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter which one of them is battling A-Ward. They're not winning.
Bill Collector.
I love Bill Collector. He's a hell of an entertaining battle rapper. He is not beating A-Ward.
No, I don't think so either. But and it's weird. I think all the battles are Detroit Philly except that one, as far as I remember.
Yeah,
but,
he's not beating one, man.
Yeah, shout out to them. I was thinking about going. I'm not going to that. I'm sorry. I'm not doing that. I'm watching Hollow and John. My bad. My bad.
God, where's the support? Where's the support? Oh my Lord! You guys
they gonna rob me again for my money. I'm the worst. Pon's talking about boycotts. Yeah, right.
These dudes show up to your bar and spend their hard battle rap money on you, and this is what you're doing.
They announced champion of the night. You want to know who won?
Who?
None of us picked him. Geechee Gotti.
Salute.
Respectfully.
Salute.
He was one of my top gunners there for sure. Yeah. Yep. He won $6,000. Nice. Salute to him, man. So you know,
that's a 3-piece.
And he should take at least 1,000 and give it to Jay Black for all his hard work to at least put it to the next pot.
By the way, that's another. This is a joke, but he won it last time too, right, Visual?
Yeah, that's a 3-peat.
All right, so this is a joke, but next time you go to jail, Geechee Gotti, I don't want to see no avocado GoFundMe's, man. You got enough money out of us, all right? Get yourself out of jail this time, Geechee, man.
That was fucked up.
I'm just saying.
All right, man. We done here?
Yeah, I think we done, man.
Yeah, because I'm sitting in this fucking living room with no AC because the sound.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Turn it on. It wasn't that bad.
My man,
now he tells him.
when we started recording, I just came out the shower. I'm sitting here fucking sweating right now. I need to get right back in the damn shower, man.
Oh, yeah. When I get out the shower and if it's hot, yeah, you stay sweating. That's how I am.
I had no AC on because I wanted to make sure the union is presented properly.
No, it sounded pretty good. It sounded good. We sounded good.
Did we even talk about the elephant in the room of bad performances and what Smack is talking about doing to and shake shit up?
Well, how about what Organic tweeted too?
I wanted to talk about that Organic shit.
You see what he said? He's talking about.
I think he was wrong.
Okay, that's interesting.
I think he was wrong. How you gonna? He's not wrong for what he's saying. He's wrong for two things. How you gonna say that after a URL event like that? Because then it comes off like you only saying that because it's URL. When there's been chokes on your league too. What league hasn't had chokes?
It looks like, it can look like that. I don't know if that's what he was intending to do, but I don't know. It's hard.
I know he wasn't intending, but now here goes the other part. You better do it. You better do it now.
That's interesting.
To that shit, which means even if your champion does that sucker shit, you better do something about that.
You know, my problem is with the whole situation. In general principle, I'm like, yeah, that's awesome, great idea. Here's my problem with it completely. You know what will happen, bro? Now, when someone's choking, you know what they're gonna do? They're just gonna start. They're gonna throw you. You know how many mixtape bars we're gonna be hearing now? It's just that no one's going to choke anymore. They're literally going to do whatever they can to get through the time limit and get their fucking money, even though it's complete trash and garbage. Like, that's what's gonna happen. Like, if that was a stipulation, Twerk would have just started spitting some dumbass shit until the time was up, and then and just got through it. Would that be better or not? I don't know, man. Honestly.
Yeah, it would have been third. It would have been better in that third.
It would have been better. Yeah, but I feel like that what people would be doing, man. And yeah, like you say, maybe that's better. But I don't know, man. It's tough. Like, it's tough. It's tough. I think, to me personally, I don't know, because I rather the leagues just not. I rather they get punished for the next future battles. Like that's what should be happening. Not at the. I understand what he's saying. Contractors don't get paid unless they're full job, but it's an art form. It's art. It's and art's very subjective. It's not boom, 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 and it's a live performance, and anything can happen.
Listen, and you know what you take out of there, like you just said, anything can happen, and you also take away from a win-loss. Like now it's going to be even more impossible to pick a winner. Like, if somebody sits there and starts spitting mixtape bars, because we all on fucking listen to their mixtapes. I listen to a lot of battle rappers' music, but I'm not gonna sit there and remember word for word what one of them say. I got to remember none of it. Fucking life. I barely got hair, so that's telling you. Listen, I'm stressed out. I got shit going on. I can't sit there and remember word for word what you're saying in your fucking mixtape, man. I just can't do it. So you're gonna take away the element of us being able to strongly debate something, right? Then you added homework. Now we got to go find what the fuck was said in the mixtape. Like, I think Organic is in the right place with what he's saying, that something has to be done. I just really think it looked weird, especially after Summer Madness event.
How about ARP dropping that trailer right when the event went offline? That trailer was fire. Got me excited, bro. Honestly.
I thought it was too much. I thought he should split that trailer into two, man. Like, you have a whole week before the event. You should have split it into two. Like, that was like a 15-minute trailer.
It was 25 minutes, yeah. Was it too long? Maybe, yeah. Maybe it could have been split in two, sure. I still loved it. It got me hyped, man. It got me hyped, man. I'm sorry.
Big K, Mr. Block, everybody definitely had me laughing.
Oh, but he's like, I hear all the fans. I hear what y'all saying, that I'm 3-0 everybody. I was like dying, bro. I was like dying right there. Oh, man. This is going to be – I was excited for every single match on this card, man. So it's like, this is a crazy battle rap, man. It's like,
I'm going to be there, man. I'm looking forward to it.
Going. That's right. That's great.
I'm looking forward to it. Honestly speaking, man, I really do, truly, and I mean this wholeheartedly. I wish that both of you were there. I wish that we could all be there to watch this shit go on, because it's going to be a Harlem fucking night. I got Mook losing, but it don't change how proud I am of Harlem. Harlem is going to be in a 1SK battle. We got Harlem with Swave, Harlem with Head Ice, Harlem with Mook. It's just a Harlem night, baby.
How'd you feel about Los in that trailer, mate? Kind of sold me a little bit, man. I don't know.
I like the little thing that he did, like the Lux impersonation thing. I definitely thought it was cool. And even though he don't like my opinion, it don't change what I think about his talent level. I love this matchup. People are shitting on this matchup. I love this matchup.
What, Lowe's Head Ice?
No, B-Dot.
I was talking about. Oh yeah, no, I love that matchup too. I was talking about King Los in the trailer.
I wasn't really impressed by this shit.
I thought it was funny, man.
I thought it was right.
I don't even trust ARPE. I don't even think
that shit was funny. Yeah, that part was funny. The rest of it to me was just whack. It looked like I kind of would rather that he was just like interviewed. Like, I don't know. I didn't like the shit. Then the fake get out my house shit, that was fake, and fuck out of here with that. Either way, it's a Harlem night, baby. You know what I'm saying? The way it should be.
Mook didn't tell you that he's going to beat Verb in that trailer, bro. Mook, man, he was going crazy.
I didn't hear what you said. You froze on my screen.
Mook didn't sell you that he was going to beat Verb in that trailer?
No, I hated what he had on his head. I hated it.
Mook was great. It's great in that trailer.
I hated that shit. I seen that shit on his head, and he was talking and pissed me off.
He said he got reasons to beat Verb that you don't even know.
Which didn't make no sense. But listen to what I'm saying, though. Here's the thing, though. I didn't need that trailer to sell me on this battle because from a historical standpoint, I was already sold. You already know I got Verb taking this, but bottom line, just to see them two go at it, what the both of them, regardless of what you think of Verb or Mook, what the both of them have had meaning towards battle rap in the last years, man. So let's see it, man. Let's get it popping.
So how's this card of the year rivalry looking right now?
As far as compared to what?
Listen, everybody's hopping on RBE's cock now. I'm gonna tell you right now. Everybody who was shitting on RBE, now everybody's loving RBE. Oh, RBE's gonna be better. Just a minute ago, you were shitting on him, calling the Euro League and the D League and stupid shit like that. Shitting on them because of the trailer, shitting on them because of the matchups. Or now Summer Madness don't go the way URL stands wanted it to go. Now let's go over here and ride some cock, right? Come on, man.
So, you know, but I mean, as far as like event of the year so far, I mean, you know, I think between right now, like Mass and some URL event that happened, I can't think of. Was Gnome any good? I don't know, but
no, I think Gnome was good. I don't remember.
Yeah, Gnome was okay, I guess. I don't know, man. You know, there's been moments in a lot of the battles, but I think as far as total events, been kind of, you know. I don't think we've had like an event up and down that's been crazy, you know, battle to battle. But I don't know, man. I'm looking forward to it. I worry for Verb. He's gonna get killed.
Oh,
I mean, this is bad. And if Verb loses to Mook,
I worry for you, Verb. Don't go out the street and play Verb. Verb looks when you walk, Verb.
This could be ugly, man. This could get ugly.
Verb, eat that, Verb. You too close to the water, Verb. Get the fuck out of here. You worry for Verb.
Because Verb's gonna keep battling after this, and Mook isn't. And Verb's gonna take a bad loss here, bro. And it's like, then this next battle, I'm just not gonna care. I'm really not.
Well, if his next battle is what I'm hearing it is, you're gonna care.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm telling you, I'm not. That's trash. That was my point in this. We won't talk about it. But if that's my point, if he loses to Mook and then has to battle a certain somebody, that's ridiculous to me. But I don't know, man. He better beat Mook. That's all I gotta say.
He's going to.
All right, we'll see, man. I'm not confident.